And to those who have not been following, I am a philanthropist. I love to give. I love to give a little out of what God has blessed me with. And now that I'm being gifted across all social media platforms, I decided to extend my style of giving. And so I want to say a big thank you to all of you. Cheers.
Hey guys, Blessing here. How are you all doing? Good evening to all of you. Happy New Week. Well, yesterday was Sunday and yesterday was the start of the new week, but it feels like today is the first day of the week. Well, the first work day of the week. Welcome to all of you. We are back and it's day 10. 10 days on the move. 10 days not shaking. Do you understand? 10 days strong and many more days to go. Welcome to you all, especially the returning supporters of this movement. You guys are the real MVP, like the unshakable, unmovable, untouchable ones. You guys are the bomb. Welcome. So before we start, let me just give you guys the bonus. For those of you who are early, those of you who are on time, you're going to watch this video here. Yeah. And then the people who come late will watch it later. But for those of you here, I want you to relax and watch one of the top work that Olufunke Affair has done on the face of the earth.
Good evening, madam. On this day, I went on a visit to one of my friends that just put to bed. So I saw this woman frying akara inside hot sun. The sun was so hot, and there is a fire in front of her. Everything was just hot. So I began to imagine the heat of the fire and the heat of the sun, and I was wondering. So I walked up to her, I greeted her, and I asked her, I said, "Madam, why are you under the sun? Why don't you have an umbrella to yourself?" And she said, "Mama, I just can't afford the umbrella at the moment. I'm still struggling, and the little money I make from it, from the akara selling, I barely feed my family from it. So I've not been able to buy an umbrella." So right there and then, I felt the need for me to get an umbrella for this woman. And this happened sometimes in April. So at that time, there was no rain. It was just sunshine, very hot sun. And I began to wonder that when it started raining, how is she going to cope? So since then, my mind has always been on this woman. I've been thinking about how she's going to cope when the rain comes. So in July, I went to visit my friend again to see how the baby is doing. I walked up to her and I asked her, I said, "Madam, you still haven't gotten an umbrella?" And she said, "No." I said, "Okay, so how are you coping in the rain?" She said, "There's no way," that she's just there doing it inside the rain and inside the sun. I felt really bad, and I said to myself again, I have to get this woman an umbrella. So July passed. I still didn't have the time to do the needful for this woman until August, and I became restless. Like, I was so restless. So I went to the market, I got her an umbrella, went back to the area again to present this beautiful gift to her. And seeing me, she was so excited. She was super excited. She wasn't expecting it. And here I am trying to bring out the umbrella, trying to set it up for her, just trying to put a smile on someone's face and making someone happy out of the little that God has blessed me with. Like I always tell you guys, that this is a community. This is Angel's Empire, straight from the shoulders, right, guys? We are here to assist humanity. We are here to speak the truth, to speak for the voiceless, and also to echo the voice of the truth, the voice of the innocent, guys. So this is me now, trying to set up the umbrella for her, and this woman was just so excited, like she was so speechless. She didn't even know, she wasn't expecting it at all. This was like a very, very big surprise to this woman. And guys, I must confess that this is one thing that gives me joy, seeing people putting smile on people's face, making people happy, and trying to do one or two, like the little that I can do. I do not have so much. And guys, I must confess again at this point that I am super duper grateful to all of you, because You guys are, many of you guys have been the ones supporting me throughout this journey and making it possible for me to be able to achieve my dream of humanity. So I am super grateful to all of you that have been supporting me on here. This is what I am born to do. So this is me here talking to the woman, trying to make her, to make her happy, to know that God is with her, to know that everything is going to be all right, no matter the situation in the country. We will always survive, and she was just so happy, right guys? So let's hear from her.
I don't know what to say. I'm so happy. God bless you people. More blessing, more joy. Anywhere you people will not lack anything. Amen. Thank you so much.
She's just so happy, guys. I am so happy. You guys know how I do on here. When I receive gifts, I just want to go out there and give back to the society out of whatever it is that I have received. I just believe that it's a thing that I do normally on my own. Sometimes I give to the best of my ability, like I always tell you guys. And when I begin to receive gifts from from a lot of you out there, I just felt that, okay, since I didn't ask for this, you guys are just gifting me, let me also go out there and be a blessing unto other people. So guys, please let me quickly say this. No money was set aside for this. Nobody gave me any money for me to be able to do this. It was just the gift that I'm receiving on as a creator, like every other creator do. I just felt the need for me to go out there and just give back to the society out of what I have received. But I am very grateful. So the lesson from all of this is, you don't really have to wait until you get so much money, until you get so rich, until you become a billionaire before you can stretch a helping hand to the needy. Out of the little that you have, you can also be a blessing unto others. So guys, this is just the message. And do not forget, once again, do not forget that this is Angel's Empire, straight from the shoulders. Thank you.
Angel's Empire Foundation, straight from the shoulders. Out of the little that she had, she gave. She shared her personal money. The way you people will come here and give me super chats, super things, stars. Her own money that was meant for her, that people gifted her. They didn't tell her, oh, go and use this money to help somebody. They gave her because they loved her work. She could have used the money to buy something beautiful for herself. But no, she was sharing her own personal funds. If you want to know one thing that content creators don't joke with, it's their monetization funds, their monetization money. They don't play with that money. Ask any content creator. They don't play with that money. How much more they want to go and give somebody they don't even know? It's not like, oh my God, let me give my mom, let me help my mom, or oh my God, let me buy something new for my kids. No. Somebody she doesn't know. A stranger, her own personal money. And it's not even like she's one of the biggest content creators. It's not like Angel's Empire is one of the biggest bloggers, making all the money, getting all the ad revenues, collecting woto stars. No, many of you didn't even know her. She wasn't one of the biggest. But you see that small money you people were giving her. In your mind, you thought you were gifting her, that, oh, she would do something nice for herself. But what she was doing with that money is the best that she knows how to do for herself and for other people. Giving, sharing. And this is the angel that Nancy Umeh lied to the Nigerian police, that this angel that you people are watching here threatened her life and the life of her father and the life of her sister and the life of her husband and the life of her dead father-in-law. Nancy Umeh lied to the Nigerian police that this angel you see here, living her life to be a blessing to the world, threatened her life. And because of that, the Nigerian police, they arrested Olufunke without the opportunity of being stood by a legal entity. Without that opportunity. That was her human right, her fundamental right. No matter the crime they alleged you committed, you still have that human right. It's not professional right I'm talking about. It's human right. As long as you're a human being, it's your birthright. They said no. They did not let her call a lawyer. They arrested her, put her in the cell, and that was it. Nancy Umeh wrote a false petition against Olufunke affair on the 6th of February. She was never invited by the police that, hey, madam, come, oh, we got a petition against you. Come to the station and answer. Never. They were using trick calls. They would call, hello, ma, there is a passport photograph. Hello, ma, this and this. Hello, ma, we want to apply services here and there. Hello, ma. They never told her what was going on. Until eventually they started talking about a stolen phone and that she had to report herself that she bought a stolen phone. And we all saw the video that the phone she bought, she did a video of that phone. It was a brand new phone from a shop. It wasn't a second-hand phone. She bought it not from somebody. She bought it from a shop, a phone shop, and she did a video of it. And immediately they took her in, and the rest, as they say, is history. The injustice, the dirty things that can happen in that country called Nigeria. Let me say in that jungle called Nigeria. The atrocities, the corruption that people can do and get away with if people like us don't come out and shout. If people like us don't come out and make noise and say, no, it will not happen. Not to this one. Go look for your victims elsewhere. You see all those your house girls. You can pick one of them and use them as your victim. They are loyal to you. They will even bow down and worship you and lick your feet. They were born to be slaves to you. You can pick one of them. But you see this one that you touched the wrong one. You touched the apple of God's eye. Nancy Umeh, you got the wrong one. You made a big mistake, the biggest mistake of your life, going after an angel because you don't want to be blogged about. Have you gone after Instablog Nigeria for showing the world that your sister is an adulterous woman, that she cannot keep her legs closed as a married woman? Have you gone after Jews, or what do they call that one, and Gist Lovers blog, for telling the world that your sister is not a virtuous woman, that even when she was 5 months pregnant, she was still spreading her legs? Did you go after them? Did you write petitions against them? But in your mind, you thought, let me go after this one that looks like she doesn't have money. And you didn't even follow due process. You and the policemen you hired. That's why we are here today. It's this angel you claim threatened your life. This one here. This one that lived for people, lived to help people, lived to give, lived to be a blessing. She's still living to do that, and she will do even more. And you, Nancy Umeh, you are too small to stop the work of God on the face of the earth. You're too mini. You're too tiny, too cheap, too low, too small to stop what God has placed Olufunke Afe on the face of the earth to do. What your generation will never achieve. That's what God has placed her to do on the face of the earth. Because your generation is just there to collect and eat from other people. To be greedy. To take, give me. I'm begging here, begging there. Let me hustle, let me collect from them. A millionaire begging everywhere. That's all your generation knows how to do. Handouts. From generation to generation. Living on handouts. Give me. Pay for my nails. That's my link there. You should pay for my nails. It's about $100. Even after starting a business, a so-called business that has already failed, how can you call yourself a businesswoman and you're still begging for people to make your nails for you? Throw that rubbish in the toilet and flush it all down. Because what's the need of being a businesswoman when you're still begging? We should see a difference in your life. We should see that, whoa, she's doing well. She just started a business and, things are going well. You cannot even sell products. And you think you want to sell a story to the press, to the police. You cannot even sell a product. 10 million followers and you're still begging. They cannot even buy your products. They cannot even make a businesswoman out of you for you to be solid and say, yeah, I run a shop and, I'm doing well. My business is doing well. No. So what is working in your life? You can have all the followers in the world. You can buy all the followers in the world. You can buy all the police officers in Nigeria, but you cannot buy influence. You cannot buy God's grace. You cannot buy the truth. You want to lock Olufunke Afe up because of her truth. You have a long way to go. That is the injustice we are here to speak up against. And this is the 10th day. Olufunke Afe, I said it before, she's not just your regular blogger. She's not just that other blogger. You went for the wrong one, the wrongest one of them all. In your eyes, you thought she was the smallest. But the one that looks small among them will turn out to be actually the biggest. And you don't have spiritual eyes. That's why you thought you could go for this one. This one looks like an easy prey. Really? So we are raising funds to fight against injustice. Blogging is not a crime. She blogged. Even when Sahara reporters put it on their website, they didn't say Olufunke Afe was arrested because of this count, threat to life. They said for alleged threat to life. Alleged. So who are you to label Olufunke Afe? You wrote a petition. That's your petition. It is not who she is. Your petition does not define Olufunke Afe. It does not change who she is. It only tells us and shows us what we have always said, that you are a liar, but you still took your lies to the police. And I'm here to say, and to show you that you made the biggest mistake of your life because you took the wrong one. You picked the wrong one. The wrongest of all the bloggers you could have gone for. But you don't have money, or you don't want to spend money, and not only even the money, because your sister has money and she lives abroad, just like many other bloggers. So that's not an excuse. It's not the money. But it's because you know that police officers abroad will not even answer your yama yama. They know you know you don't have a case. when it comes to police officers that are trained adequately to treat matters of this nature. You know you don't have a case abroad. Your sister has the money to sue and to pursue and to do whatsoever to anybody anywhere abroad or in the world. She does. She has the money. But you people know there is no case. You know it. Your sister has the money. So don't give us that excuse of money or my jurisdiction. Your sister lives abroad. So we have a GoFundMe link, guys, because the injustice was alarming. I don't know if it's luck or if it was luck on Olufunke's side or if it was just God that saved her. She would have been in a dark place. Nobody would have known if things had played out slightly differently. We would have just noticed that, that blogger just vanished. What happened? Oh, maybe she's taking a break. Oh, nobody would have known. They would have finished everything they cooked up before we'll find out that, oh my God, not knowing that they went through it the dubious way. But God shamed them. So what was meant to just happen anyhow is now going back to the path of justice, because voices are already out there saying, no, you can't get away with this. No, you have to explain why she was denied a lawyer. She didn't say, oh, give me a lawyer. She wanted to call her lawyer. Why did the police not allow her? Were they acting under orders? And whose orders? Who gave those orders that, oh, don't allow her to call a lawyer? We want to know. That's the injustice we are going to continue to speak up against. And so many other things that cannot even be disclosed yet, but eventually they will come out. And it will be a bigger shame on Nancy Umeh. Nancy, what did you think you were going to get out of this case? Out of the nonsense petition you wrote? Who were you trying to impress? The Koreans? Oh, after all, your sister already sagged them so that they can praise you that, yes, finally, Nancy has done what that leaky one in Brentwood has refused to do to any of these bloggers. Yeah, finally, so that they can come and start working for you and bowing down to you. Is that what you had in mind? That you would be the new master in the jungle? You had that in mind. And how is it going now? That's how you started. But where are you now? Bloggers are now using you to shine. You thought you would use Olufunke's head to shine. Olufunke's head is not for people to use to shine. Your acquisition, your latest acquisition, surrogate content baby, you didn't use that one's head to shine. Use Olufunke's head you wanted to use through the Nigerian police. Now bloggers are using you to shine. You can't even talk. How market? You know how you were vibrating against your Oyinbo ex? You can't vibrate anymore. What happened to your vibrator inside of your lungs? What happened? You need to recharge it, or what happened? You swallowed your tongue. What happened? That energy, I'm the fighter of the family. I'm the fighter of the family. What happened to all that energy? How market? What kind of a fighter are you? A dormant fighter. You want to act cool. You want to act good. But we have all the videos already. Fighter. Madam Fighter, at the end of the day, you lost and then you are now running to the police. When you want to go to the police, you make sure you go from the beginning. Like that one, Mama Hippo. Is now you want to go to the police. When you were looking for Agama up and down, you didn't know that the police existed. Is now you want to look for the police. When you go to the police, take Agama along. Take Agama along. When they have lost completely and they look left, they look right, nobody to help them, they'll start looking for police up and down. You shouldn't even have started the fight at all. But you fought and lost. You fought You lost. You want to now use the police to help you win. You lost again. How markets? It's a shame. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Day 10 on your head. Nancy Umeh, who were you thinking you were going to silence? Olufunke will be back and stronger. It go shock you. It go to shock you. You can't do that. You're too small to silence anybody. Go silence your content baby first before you can try to look at any blogger. People who created their pages by themselves. Women. Who are you? Let's start with that question. Who are you and who do you think you are? Now I'm blogging. How markets? You know, this whole case was dying. This whole case was going away. Honestly, it was. It was. It wasn't even trending like that. All of a sudden, this one just came out of the blues. You are making things worse for yourself. Because now you are in the negative limelight. A story that should have just died off naturally. You decided, okay, let me take over my sister's fallen soldiers, disgraced soldiers that are looking for where to hang their heads. Let me take over. Let me do something that will make them feel like I'm the new hero. How is it going? Are they answering you now? Apart from the few house girls that jumped up and down and now they are panting for breath, relaxing somewhere because it choke. All the major soldiers that you people had in place, your sister already disgraced them. All those grannies, many of them are minding their business now. Many of them are respecting themselves now because when they look at your sister, they look at their grandchildren and their children. They know that your sister is no match. Then they'll be wondering, how can this girl insult me like this? But she's nothing compared to my own daughter or granddaughter. They cannot believe they were this used for almost 3 years and insulted on top of it. Many of them, they don't even answer you guys because they've seen the inside and the outside. I do hope everybody can hear me though. If not, please, you guys call me on WhatsApp. Let me check because I've not even checked comments. Okay. Do you understand? So this thing you did now is just dragging your leg out again. The negative attention is falling on your head. I told you when you were angry that your sister insulted her bully fans. I said, since you don't want it to end, let the attention go away from your sister. You get the negative attention because she was under fire. Your sister was under fire because she cheated on her ex and because she had people working for her and bullying bloggers, reporting pages maliciously. That's why she was under fire. She was using people to attack bloggers. She wasn't just under fire because, oh, she got a divorce. No. Not only that, people blogged about it. It's normal that people would blog about that. But she was under fire because she attacked people directly and indirectly. There are videos to show how she was sending her fans. Oh, how come their pages are still there? Why are you guys not reporting them? Yes, that was the attack she was sending out to people. So you felt like, no, that's your sister being under fire should continue. After all, she's the one sleeping inside her Jack Daniels bottle, not you. So I said, okay, if that's the case, you will get the fire. Let it transfer on you. Since you love that negativity, since you love the fight, you love the saga, how is it going now? I'm asking. You didn't envisage this. You didn't think it would get here. Something that could have just died off quietly and just gone away. You are now dragging even the spirit of your late father-in-law. You are dragging him out of the grave. For what, Nancy? Is all of this worth it? You just want to be a nuisance on social media forever. You just want to be doing saga forever. You will use content to pretend like, oh, I'm doing content. But underground, look at the people you were passing information to. They were already posting about what was happening to Funke without people knowing, without the lawyer knowing. Your bullies were already posting it, telling the world what was going on. Like, Nancy, are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not just ashamed of yourself? The nonsense you and LA Mom, Patricia Enemo, the nonsense you people did underground for so many years, fraternizing with bloggers and bullies, inbox to inbox, both of you. You don't want it to end. Then you come out and pretend with your nose. It's a shame. But everybody knows. You can pretend all you want, but we know that you talk to these bloggers that bully everybody. We know that you do. And it's just pathetic that with all the bragging, you're just a non-entity, a nobody at the end of the day. Look at the people you're mingling with. It's a shame. But look at how it's going now. This negative attention you are getting now, you're enjoying it, right? I hope you are. I hope you are. And I'm sure this is not even the result you were expecting to get out of this. You didn't even think we would have a voice to even come and fight for her or fight for the wrong, fight against the wrong that you were doing. You didn't think so. You didn't think anybody would even talk. Oh, she's one of the small bloggers. Oh, if we go for one of those big ones, multitudes will come. They will, let's go for this one. How is it doing you in your body? Every night when you see Blessing Unjo, day 1, day 2, day 3, how is it doing you? You're restless. You're restless, aren't you? Or you are enjoying it. You're enjoying the fundraising. Come and sit down and watch. You're enjoying it. On your head, how market? You cannot shine on any blogger's head. Instead, bloggers will shine on your head. And in that your pretense, you will be shedding tears inside that your pretense. I want fighter that cannot fight. I want tongueless fighter. All of a sudden, you became tongueless, just like necklace hippo. All of a sudden, you became tongueless. You that we know, you will be running your mouth. He's a molester. He's a molester. All those charity cases, all those bloggers, their children will die hungry. How market today? You can't run your mouth anymore. See your life. You put yourself in your cage, Nancy Umeh. Who is chasing you? You're chasing your own self. You cannot control people. If you've chosen to make your money through social media, the money you've never made before in your life, you decide, okay, social media is the one giving me this money now, you have to pay your dues. Ask the people before you. They sacrifice a part of them. That, okay, I just have to accept it. It comes with it that, eyes are on you. People want to talk about you, especially about things that you put online. You cannot control what people say. As long as they are not lying against you, they are analyzing what you put online. This shame is big on you, You thought, let me go for local league. But local league is showing you international pepe. How is it doing your body? No, how is it doing your body? Tell me. In your mind, you are thinking, oh my God, if I had known, I would have just gone for the international ones. Last, I'll come and lie and tell them, oh, sorry, because it's international. They couldn't help me. They were not answering me. We were reporting, just like you lied to chorus fans that you've been reporting to the police, but they are not answering. So the fans had to continue to report because you had already reported. Whereas Kora Obidi said the police was not even aware of whatever happened. Liars. You thought you would go for the local blogger, but you are collecting international paper. People are putting dollars, they are not putting naira. Even if they put naira, it's converted into dollars. How is it doing you? $3,599, not 99 naira. You are just shaming yourself, Nancy. Honestly, if you have a case, you sign a petition or you write a petition, it's your right also. Nobody would come and say, oh, why? No, you can do it. Waste your time, waste your money. It's your right. But when you do things like this, do it the right way. Don't use the failed system to try to steal another person's human rights. That's where you have a problem with people from the international community. They'll be like, okay, we've heard about corruption in Nigeria, but if there's something we can do for a young woman not to become a victim of that failed system, we are going to stand with her. You almost made her a victim, but God shamed you. Shamed your boy that you are sending on errands. Now that one, I even zuo pass. I even zuo pass. Which real Igbo man? Many of us have done cases. We don't send Oga up and down, entering the sun. Go for what? He send you a message to start with. You're doing your own. But because you are also into it, you were also a grand bully, Cheta Umeh. Remember how you bullied Mariah, Chef Mariah? Remember, you were laughing that chorus fans gave her woto. A small boy like you, behaving like the real small boy that we know that you are. You are now the one, the errand boy, going inside the sun, going from court to court. Where is the real man in you? Where? So for those who came late, I just played a video of one of the good work that Olufunke Afe has been doing. They tried to rewrite her story. They tried to change her persona, tried to change the person that she is, tried to tell another story of her, tried to reintroduce her as somebody that she is not. Olufunke Afe is not a bully. She's an analyst. She's a blogger. She's a philanthropist, not by mouth though. Not, oh, I'm going to feed people. I cooked 100 people, 100 plates of rice. I cooked, oh, guys, I'm doing good. No, not that eye service nonsense. Not that eye service nonsense. Givers, real givers are not out here begging to collect. You're not a giver. You did eye service so that people will say, oh, after all, she fed. Who did you feed? The people that really need food, you didn't feed them. The people that really need food, you didn't feed them. You're going to give Oyinbo people jollof rice. Are you okay? Are you mad? I don't know if you understand. They try to tell another story of Olufunke Afe. Olufunke Afe is a philanthropist that we can see. We see her work. She's not saying it by mouth. It's not just a verbal title. By deeds. She has given humanitarian aid to people who need it the most in their most vulnerable states. She has. Unsolicited, undemanded. Not that, oh, they were asking her to help. No. On her own. She stood up, went to hospitals, and reached out, went to communities and gave food. In fact, the videos that I'm still going to be showing you in the coming days, you people are going to be amazed. That is what Olufunke used the major part of her life to do. Blogging was just one of those things she did on the side. Blogging was not her main thing. But you see the way they wrote their petition, as if she was doing blogging about them morning, afternoon, night, morning, afternoon, night. She was living on the obidis. Just like they live on social media people and social media money, begging. The way they live 7 times a day, you see them online. That wasn't Olufunke. But that's the picture they try to paint. Thank God for God. So I'm going to replay that video. But before I do that, I want to go and check our GoFundMe. I want to check our GoFundMe. I want to see if you guys have donated. Because, like I said before, there's going to be an arraignment on the 8th. Because, again, Angels Empire, they reported her to the police. They know what they were doing to go to the police and use the police to go through the criminal route. It was all strategic. It wasn't, oh, yeah, this is a criminal case. No. You know, when there is corruption, you can make a criminal case out of nothing, out of nonsense. The Olufunke affair never threatened the lives of these people. But they just had to find a way to criminalize the situation. It's unfortunate they got away with it because the police accepted their petition. So it became a criminal case automatically. But being a criminal case does not convict Olufunke as we speak now. And it will still not, by the grace of God. Because so many of you watching, if you have been watching Olufunke, you know that she didn't threaten these people's lives. She was only a blogger doing her blogging, just like so many other people blogged. So now that they have criminalized it, she needs legal assistance, legal backing, not just any legal backing, strong one to counter whatever nonsense these people put before the police that made them go to the High Court to file charges against this young lady. That's why we are here, or one of the reasons we are here. So people have been donating, like you see here, 3,599 has been raised so far. I'm going to check again if more people have donated. If you go to the Facebook video, I'm live now on Facebook. If you go there, you're going to see the link, the donation link. You'll see it in the comments on Facebook. And here on YouTube, you can see the link in the description of this video that you are watching. And if you cannot find the link, please drop a comment and ask somebody to send you the link. So many people here have the link. They can send it to you directly. So we are raising funds to make sure that the devil is put to shame. If you want to start a case, don't lie against another person's child. Come with your clean case. Present your case. Let us see whether there is a case there. But you had to lie to criminalize a human being. Because if you had not said threat to life, the police really don't have a standing. They cannot go before the judge and say, she said she's selling shit pots. That's not enough to criminalize a case. But you had to put threat to life. Where? How? When? You had to lie, literally. And the police, of course, Nigerian police, Nigerian police. If this was happening in the UK, in Australia, anywhere in Europe, or maybe even in the US, we would say, oh my God, they must have seen elements of threat to life. But for it to be happening in Nigeria, that's all I can say. In Nigeria, of all places. When you have money in Nigeria, you will buy your justice by yourself. When you have money, you will buy justice. That's what Nancy intended to do. Threat to life, my left, or let me say Mr. Osinyash. Nancy, you didn't write in your petition that your sister wrote in her book that she had to lick the butt of an 85-year-old man. You should have told the police that. Those Nigerian policemen. Should have told them. You're not even ashamed of yourself. With a disgusting family like yours, I would be embarrassed to go to the police, because what do you want to tell the police? They are the sister of that one that they said was sleeping around when she was 5 months pregnant. You're not even ashamed of yourself. Honestly. Just wait until everything blows in the media. So again, guys, let's stand together and support this cause, that this thing. Let me go to the link first. The link is still up there, everybody. Use the link, and appreciation to everybody who has donated so far. Right now, guess how much has been donated while we are here? While I'm here and you guys are here watching, what you see here on your screen was just a couple of minutes before I went live. 18%. Right now, we are at 19%. Before I went live, we were at 121 donations. Right now, we are at 126 donations. Before I went live, we were at $3,599. Right now, we are at $3,750. Now, can we have people to donate so that we enter $4,000 and I go home? Are there people tonight who want to donate for us to enter $4,000 today so that I go home and we continue tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 11th. We've been doing this for 10 days and we will do it until the 8th of April. At least. We might continue even after then. Are there people here who still want to donate? I want to thank the ones who donated tonight, and of course those ones who donated before tonight. But the many people who donated tonight, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Are there more people here? In the meantime, I'm going to play a song by Olufunke Afe. Multi-talented young lady who was not flying from Dubai to Kuwait to look for Mr. O's and Mr. P's and Mr. J's and Mr. Lebanese that was married but still sleeping with them. She didn't do that. She used her talent. She used her pure heart that God gave her to be a blessing to her generation. So we're going to listen to one of her songs. Oh, someone tried to call me. I hope you guys are hearing me. I don't want to go to comments yet. Okay, let me take this call. I hope I'm not gonna hear. We cannot hear you. Good evening.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Blessing.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
You're doing a good job.
Thank you, love.
I'm doing great. I'm awesome.
Nice.
I'm impressed about the work she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a God gift. Oh, sorry. Let me put this on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
my sweetheart?
Yes, I can hear
Yes.
you.
It's a God-given gift she has, a given gift. And praise God for that.
Amen.
So what happened, I don't know how to do GoFundMe and stuff like that. So what happened, I WhatsApp her and I told her the ending of this of the month, I will give her something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do because I tried I heard you saying about stars and GoFundMe and I don't know how to go about it. So I just got her WhatsApp and I just,
Yes.
Okay, love you, my sweetheart.
Love you too. Thank you so much for your help, for your support.
You're
God bless
welcome.
you. Okay.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Have a blessed day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Okay, so many people have really been having issues with the GoFundMe, and I've said it over and over again that there are different ways that you can support Olufunke Affair. She has a coffee link, and that is buymeacoffee.com/angelsempire. And she also has a direct bank account. So if you have any money sending app, you can send money to her directly. If you need to have her account number, please drop a comment and somebody will send it to you. Inbox. Just ask, can I have her account number? Drop it in the comments and somebody will get back to you on that. Please do so. What else? Okay, we're going to listen to her song, and after then we're going to check how much has been donated. Guys, if you're watching this video and you are touched, do not hesitate. Don't hold back. Let's play her song. We're going to check our GoFundMe, then I'll come back and we're going to play this video that you see here on your screen before we go home tonight. We'll go home refreshed, energized, and be back here tomorrow for day 11. But it's not yet time to go. I had that song up already. Okay, it's here.
It's any child that produces. Olufunke, classic. Oh na, ẹni àfẹ́mọ́ rẹ̀ tí ó bá ó bá ṣolúwa kò ní ránjúránjú ó bá ṣolúwa kò ní jẹ́ àrò àgbàjá. ẹni àfẹ́mọ́ rẹ̀ tí ó bá ṣolúwa kò ní ránjú ó bá ṣolúwa kò ní jẹ́ àrò àgbàjá. Brother, we can tell you story, story, sister, we can tell you story, story.
Good evening, madam. On this day, I went on a visit to one of my friends that just put to bed. So I saw this woman frying akara inside hot sun. The sun was so hot. And there is a fire in front of her. Everything was just hot. So I began to imagine the heat of the fire and the heat of the sun. And I was wondering, so I walked up to her, I greeted her and I asked her, I said, Madam, why are you under the sun? Why don't you have an umbrella to yourself? And she said, Mama, I just can't afford the umbrella at the moment. I'm still struggling, and the little money I make from it, from the akara selling, I barely feed my family from it, so I've not been able to buy an umbrella. So right there and then, I felt the need for me to get an umbrella for this woman. And this happened sometimes in April. So at that time, there was no rain. It was just sunshine, very hot sun. And I began to wonder that when it started raining, how is she going to cope? So since then, my mind has always been on this woman. I've been thinking about how she's going to cope when the rain comes. So in July, I went to visit my friend again to see how the baby is doing. I walked up to her and I asked her, I said, Madam, you still haven't gotten an umbrella? And she said, no. I said, okay, so how are you coping in the rain? She said, there's no way that she's just there doing it inside the rain and inside the sun. I felt really bad and I said to myself again, I have to get this woman an umbrella. So July passed, I still didn't have the time to do the needful for this woman until August, and I became restless. Like I was so restless. So I went to the market, I got her an umbrella, went back to the area again to present this beautiful gift to her. And seeing me, she was so excited. She was super excited. She wasn't expecting it. And here I am trying to bring out the umbrella, trying to set it up for her, you know, just trying to put a smile on someone's face and making someone happy out of the little that God has blessed me with. Like I always tell you guys that this is a community. This is Angel's Empire, straight from the shoulders, right, guys? We are here to assist humanity. We are here to speak the truth, you know, to speak for the voiceless and also to echo the voice of the truth, the voice of the innocent, guys. So this is me now trying to set up the umbrella for her, and this woman was just so excited, like she was so speechless. She didn't even know, she wasn't expecting it at all. This was like a very big surprise to this woman. And guys, I must confess that this is one thing that gives me joy, seeing people putting smile on people's face, making people happy, and trying to do one or two, like the little that I can do. I do not have so much. And guys, I must confess again at this point that I am super duper grateful to all of you, because you guys are, you know, many of you guys have been the ones supporting me throughout this journey and making it possible for me to be able to achieve my dream of humanity. So I am super grateful to all of you that have been supporting me on here. This is what I am born to do. So this is me here talking to the woman, trying to make her, you know, to make her happy, to know that God is with her, to know that everything is going to be all right, no matter the situation in the country. We will always survive, you know. And she was just so happy, right, guys? So let's hear from her.
I'm so happy. God will bless you people. More blessing, more joy. Anywhere you people will not lack anything. Amen. Thank you so much.
She's just so happy, guys. I am so happy. You guys know how I do on here. When I receive gifts, I just want to go out there and give back to the society out of whatever it is that I have received. I just believe that it's a thing that I do normally on my own. Sometimes I give to the best of my ability, like I always tell you guys. And when I begin to receive gifts from a lot of you out there, I just felt that, okay, since I didn't ask for this, you guys are just gifting me, let me also go out there and be a blessing unto other people. So guys, please let me quickly say this. No money was set aside for this. Nobody gave me any money for me to be able to do this. It was just the gift that I'm receiving on as a creator, like every other creator do. I just felt the need for me to go out there and just give back to the society out of what I have received. But I am very grateful for. So the lesson from all of this is, you don't really have to wait until you get so much money, until you get so rich, until you become a billionaire before you can stretch a helping hand to the needy. Out of the little that you have, you can also be a blessing unto others. So guys, this is just the message. And do not forget, once again, do not forget that this is Angel's Empire, straight from the shoulders. Thank you.
Bernie, thank you so much. Someone just donated. Thank you so much.
Everybody go for don't die, for don't take. Aye, ayé ò fẹ́ mi fọ́rọ̀ bí o sórí ẹni. Orí mi jẹ́ lọ́wọ́, orí mi jẹ́ bímọ lẹ́nu, orí mi jẹ́ lálẹ́ mọ́lẹ̀ o. bá ṣolúwa kò ní jẹ́ àrò ṣàgbàjà. Ẹni àfẹ́mọ̀ rẹ̀ tí ó gbà bá ṣolúwa kò ní rọ́jú. Bá ṣolúwa kò ní jẹ́ àrò ṣàgbàjà. Ẹ̀fẹ́ ní ojú pé àtàlẹ́ fi sẹ́nu. Àníkẹ́ ti ní lẹ́yìn oko, ẹ̀gúnlẹ̀ fi sọ́wọ́. Wetin God don do, you cannot undo, na na na. Cause na one by one, and not turn by turn, He has opened the door, that no man can shut. Oh God, I'm blessed, no man can curse. Ẹ̀yin kò lè dá mi. Ẹ̀yin kò lè dá mi. Tí ẹ sì ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí Elédùmarè. Ẹ̀yin kò lè dá mi. So I say, you should call it Sàgbàjà.
Angel's Empire, Sagbaja there on the beat. Thank you all so much. I don't know if there's still one person that wants to use the link tonight before we end the video. One person, this Olufunke that you just watched here on your screen, giving shelter to a poor woman that is trying to make ends meet for her family. That woman was frying akara in the sun. Come rain, come shine. She was out there frying her akara, selling, doing her business. An angel went there and changed the situation for her, changed the story for her, gave her new hope, put an umbrella above her head. And you think God will not put an umbrella over Angel's head? You really think so? That it's going to rain over her and she's going to be forsaken? Nancy, do you know the way to your village, Nancy? No, I don't think so, because people who know the way to their village, they will know that certain people, you stay away from them. You know that certain people are not the ones you want to use as a scapegoat. You go and look for one of the goats that has been working for you and your sister for 3 years. It is this angel you are claiming threatened your life while she was busy blessing people. How come it's only your life and your family's life Angel was threatening? How come? She blogged about many other people. She blogged about VDM, blogged about Mayu Ledochie, blogged about so many Nigerians. How come it is only the Obidi family that she was threatening, or whose life she was threatening? How come? How come she's not a serial life threatener, that she was just going about threatening people's lives, that will say, we see the pattern. That's what she does to people. She has to be taught a lesson. How come that's not the case? It's just that your yama family, that you people, you're just useless online. I didn't want to start sounding like this evening. But if I need to analyze the core of the matter, there are some people who you just know online that, these people, they always look for trouble. How come it's only your family Olufunke was pesting? How come? Explain. Explain. Why was she not going about threatening the life of other people, other Nigerians that she blogged about? But because you're looking for who you will control. No, not everybody is like all those ones who bow down before you. Those ones, they don't have a background. They don't have what they live for. You don't understand. They don't know where they are coming from. They don't know who they are. They have not been able to define and recognize who they are. So they don't even know what is wrong, what is right. They accept everything. So you cannot expect every other blogger to be like them. You can control those ones. Please don't put it in your mind that you will have that same power or juju to control every other person. It's not going to work, especially bloggers from Nigeria. You know it's not going to work. Certain things are just not going to work. So for now, I'm just going to leave it here and still say thank you to everybody. Say no to injustice. Say no to corruption. Say no to bribery and forgery. Let these people not spoil Nigeria beyond where Nigeria is now. Nigeria has a very bad reputation worldwide. Let them not add to the bad name that the country is already plagued with. So I think I should just read some comments. Yeah, I think we should read some comments, not everything. Let's read some comments before we go. And if you still want to use the link, we are now at 3,000. Wait, let me check. Let me not say something wrong. 3,780. If you want to use the link and you want to have that amount go up, go ahead and use the link before we end the video. But I'm glad that we have entered 19% today. We started today's video at 18%. Right now we're at 19%, and hopefully tomorrow we'll enter 20% at least. I would like to see 20%. And guys, you might think, oh, Blessing, you're doing great. Oh, Blessing, look at what you're doing. No, it's you guys. You guys are doing more than I am doing. I'm only using my platform. That's all I'm doing. I'm just the one using the page. But the main work is coming from you guys. Am I the one that put all this money you see in front of you? You don't see all the other names and all the anonymous givers. It's not Blessing Unjo, guys. So you are doing even more than Blessing Unjo. And you are highly appreciated. Honestly, thank you all so much. Thank you. And those of you who already said you'd like to join the Angels Foundation, the Angels Empire Foundation, just, brace yourselves, get yourselves ready to do so. The foundation is not running away. The foundation is not going down. The foundation is going up. So don't worry. Don't think, oh my God, we are not hearing anything. Don't worry. Just pray for Olufunke Afe that very soon she's going to bounce back and this foundation is just going to fly. It's just going to soar like an eagle. Angels Empire, straight from the shoulders. Become an angel. So, and you know why I like the foundation? Because you can really immediately see the impact on the lives of the people who need it. We've seen so many foundations online. They will tell you stories. Oh, we have this plan. This is what we want to do. They have all these concepts. And they can even tell you, oh, we've already done this, we've done that. They can even show you. But for you to go to the grassroots and really see real lives being touched, sometimes you don't see it like that. But with Angels Empire, I'm seeing it face to face. I'm seeing real people having their lives touched and changed a la minute. So that is the beauty of it, that when you join that foundation, you will see actual Nigerians that are struggling, that are going through hardships. You will put a smile on their face when you join that foundation. Because the person behind that foundation has given her own personal money. So the foundation is not a business model. It's not a business idea. Oh, let me start this business and I will make money. Before the foundation, she was already giving her own personal money. The foundation is to formalize it and make it official. And people like you and me will even make it bigger. So the person behind the foundation is not just a businesswoman, it's a giver behind the foundation. And you will see the lives of actual people being changed by your donation, by your support. And God bless you for that. Okay, I was going to read comments. I'm not going to read a lot, but yes. Amen, Norma. God bless you. Amen, Miss Jackie. She's really an angel. She's helping people out of the league. Do you understand, sis? Do you understand? I mean, when wealthy people give, it's almost natural. You feel like, okay, well, they have so much money. Oh, it's nice. Oh, they are so rich. Oh, nice. But when you see somebody who is not even waiting to first become a billionaire before she will reach out to other people, that's a blessing. That's someone with a good heart, someone who wants to share. You don't see that every day. From the little you people were giving her when she's live, recently she got monetized on YouTube. When she would go live, you guys will give her $5 super chat. Some people will give her $20 super chat. Some people will give her this, give her that. All that money, she will put it together and think, okay, let me give part of it to somebody who needs it. It's not like she doesn't need it. Do you think she doesn't have things she needs for herself? But no, she will still look for a way to cut out of that money you people gave her and still use it to buy things for people, cook for people, do stuff for people. That's not the kind of person you want to joke with. Nancy Umeh, you fail. You lie. That's not, that's, in fact, I'm sure with all these things happening now, day 1, day 2, day 3 is enough to make you feel like, oh gosh, I wasn't expecting this. In your mind, you would torment her with the police. You would oppress her with the police. But now, how are you feeling? You are reminded every evening, oh my God, Blessing is live again. Oh my God, that witch is live again. Oh my God, she's a thorn in the flesh. Oh my God, my worst nightmare is live again. Every evening. So the torment you hoped you would give Olufunke, how are you feeling every evening? Seeing that people are standing in solidarity with Olufunke Afe. How are you feeling knowing that because of the nonsense petition you put up, more people now know about her foundation? That her praise is all over. People are singing her praise on social media. They are seeing the work of her hands. They are seeing her good work. They are now recognizing her pure heart. How do you feel when people call your own younger sister greedy and they call Olufunke Afe a giver, a blessed child, an angel? How do you feel to know that you are the one now promoting Olufunke Afe? How do you feel, Nancy? Do you feel fulfilled? No, you feel like slapping your nose. you feel like standing in front of the mirror and slapping that nose that is pulling you to the wrong direction. That's how you feel. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here today talking about Angel's Empire. No. But because of your petition, Angel's Empire is being advertised. How market? Counterproductive. Adverse effect. See your life? The evil that you cooked up for Angel's Empire is her elevation. That's her promotion. Free promo, free advert. Who is sitting down day 1, day 2, day 3 talking about Nancy Umeh? Those house girls of yours, are they sitting down talking about you, praising you? Your petition is her advertisement. Your petition is her recognition. Your petition is her glorification. Your petition is her exposure. Your petition is her glory. Your petition is her upliftment. Shame on you, Nancy Umeh. It's not everybody you go after. Again, thank all of you. I'm not going to read the rest of the comments. It's really a bit late now. We'll be back here tomorrow, day 11. Let's check our GoFundMe one more time. God bless you too, Mama. God bless you. I'm just in your comments now on Facebook. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Okay, let me see where we are now before we close. I know that tomorrow 20% is a sure banker. Thank you for the people who donated now. Or Audrey, oh my God, Audrey just gave $50. Oh, Nancy Umeh, your local blogger is collecting money in dollars. Just give me one blogger. Just give me one blogger here in Nigeria. Your blogger here in Nigeria is not collecting naira. How are you feeling? Like, it's good for people to be able to see the future. If she knew all of this would be happening, she wouldn't even have bothered. She'll be like, no, not on my name, not on the money I pay that they will now be doing all these things. Audrey, God bless you. $50 is not baby change. $50 is not more. Some people don't make that money in 4 hours of work. They'll go to work for 4 hours. They don't make that money. So God bless you richly for that. And I pray by the grace of God that all of your money will go to good use. That is my prayer. At least I'm standing on it. I have my name on it. And I pray that it will happen that way. Justice must prevail. The truth shall stand the test of time. Thank you so much. So guys, we are now at $3,830. Again, my hope for tomorrow is 20%. Right now we're at 19%. Tomorrow, by the grace of God, we'll enter 20%. And we'll just continue from there. My next milestone, I'm sharing my personal desires with you guys. My next milestone is $5,000. I know we can, and we will, because God can, and God will. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful week. And please, let's come together again tomorrow. Day 11. I love you. Thank you to all the givers. Please, if you see anybody giving, help me. Just like their comments. Tell them thank you. Mention their name. Tell them thank you so much. It's not easy. It's not easy. So God will bless each and every one of you. Okay, so I'm going to go now. Thank you all so much. And have a lovely night. I'll be back here tomorrow. Bye.
And to those who have not been following, I am a philanthropist. I love to give. I love to give a little out of what God has blessed me with. And now that I'm being gifted across all social media platforms, I decided to extend my style of giving. And so I want to say a big thank you to all of you. Cheers.